Welcome to Alpha Reality. Let's cut right to the chase. There's a narrative out there that men over 60 are invisible, that they're past their prime, that the game is over, and that women are only looking for younger men. This is a complete and total lie. It's a myth sold to you by a society obsessed with youth, and it's a myth that is costing you. The truth is, men over 60 possess a set of secret weapons that women find not just attractive, but absolutely irresistible. The problem? Most men are completely wasting them. They either don't know they have these weapons, or they actively hide them, trying to compete on a playing field they can no longer win on, the field of youth. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on female psychology. We're going to break down step by step what these weapons are and how you can stop wasting them, starting right now. The first and most powerful secret is something psychologists call generativity. This is a concept from the psychologist Erik Erikson. He theorized that in this stage of life, men face a core conflict: generativity versus stagnation. Generativity is the drive to create, to build, to guide, and to contribute to the world. It's the energy of a man who is planting trees whose shade he may never sit in. He's a builder, he's a mentor, he's a source of strength. Stagnation is the opposite. It's the man who is stuck, bitter, cynical, and focused only on his own past and his own needs. He becomes a black hole of energy, complaining about his ex, about the world, about his health. He takes energy. Women are biologically and psychologically wired to be drawn to a generative man and repelled by a stagnant one. A woman, especially a mature woman, is done with projects. She is done with fixer-uppers. She is not looking for another boy to raise. She is looking for a partner, a rock, a man who has his own life handled. When you operate from a place of generativity, when you are passionate about a hobby, a business, a mentorship, or even just your own garden, you are signaling that you are a man of value and purpose. You are not needy. Neediness is the single greatest attraction killer, and it's the defining trait of the stagnant man. He needs her validation to feel good. The generative man, the man in his 60s who is building, he doesn't need her, he wants her. This distinction is everything. So how are men wasting this? They waste it by retiring from life, not just from their job. They sit on the couch and let their world shrink. They waste it by becoming cynical, complaining that all women are. And back in my day, this pessimistic, stagnant energy is a massive repellent. You have 6 decades of experience. The ultimate power move is to use that experience to build something new, to be excited about your future, not just nostalgic for your past. She doesn't want to join a man who is waiting to die. She wants to join a man who is truly living. The second secret is the power of indifferent stability. This sounds like a contradiction, but it's not. Let me explain. You have lived for over 60 years. You've likely been through recessions, career changes, maybe a marriage, kids, health scares. You have seen it all. Nothing should faze you. You are the oak tree. The world, and often your partner, is the wind. A younger woman and even a mature woman will bring drama, chaos, and emotional hightails. It's a fact of life. A younger man gets sucked into this whirlwind. He becomes reactive. He argues back. He tries to fix her emotions. He matches her chaotic energy. You, as a man over 60, have the ultimate superpower, the ability to be her rock. When she is spinning out, you remain calm. You are the anchor. You don't get drawn into the fight. You listen, you nod, and you don't let her emotional state dictate your emotional state. This is the definition of masculine frame. This indifferent stability is incredibly rare, and to a woman, it feels like safety. It tells her that you are a man who cannot be easily broken, that you are a man she can lean on. It's not about being a cold, unfeeling robot. It's about being the calm eye of the storm. How are men wasting this? By becoming more reactive with age, by becoming cranky, irritable, and easily triggered. They get dragged into petty arguments. They let the little things get under their skin. They meet her chaos with their own chaos. This shatters the entire man of experience illusion. She's looking for a mountain, and she finds a leaf blowing in the wind. You must be the mountain. You must demonstrate through your actions and non-actions that you've seen it all before and that you've got this. Your calm is your currency. All right, I'm seeing a lot of you watching, but not a lot of you are hitting that subscribe button. Look, if you're getting value from this, do me a solid and smash that subscribe button. It's free, and it tells YouTube we're doing something right. I'm giving you the secrets. The least you can do is click a button. Do it now, and let's get back to it. The third, and this one is critical, is the lost art of decisive leadership. In today's world, men have been conditioned to be passive. They've been told to be nice and agreeable to the point of becoming spineless. This is especially true in dating. A man will ask a woman, "So what do you want to do?" I don't know, where do you want to eat? It's up to you. This is not polite, it is a burden. You are forcing her to do the emotional labor of planning, deciding, and leading, and women are exhausted from it. A man in his 60s has the perfect excuse to bypass all of this. You have the experience and the authority to lead. This is not about being a controlling tyrant. It's about being a decisive leader. It's the difference between what do you want to do Friday and I'd like to take you out Friday. I've made reservations at a great Italian place at 7 p.m. Does that work for you? See the difference? You've presented a clear, confident plan that she can either accept or modify. You've taken the mental load off of her. This is chivalry. This is competence. And it is insanely attractive. It screams, I've got this. You can relax. Men waste this superpower constantly. They think being passive is being kind. It's not. It's being weak. It signals that you're afraid to have an opinion, afraid to be the man. She doesn't want to date her girlfriend. She wants to date a man. And a man leads. He plans the date. He picks the restaurant. He has an opinion. He knows what he wants. This level of decisiveness, combined with the calm stability we just talked about, creates an irresistible combination that most men have completely forgotten how to do. Stop asking for permission to lead. At 60 years old, you've earned the right to make the reservation. The fourth secret is the power of genuine presence. Younger men are distracted. They are on their phones thinking about their careers, their video games, their buddies. Their minds are in 1,000 places at once. When they listen to a woman, they are often just waiting for their turn to talk, or worse, their turn to fix her. A man in his 60s has the life experience to finally understand the power of being 100% present. When you are with a woman, you are with her. Your phone is in your pocket, on silent. You are not looking over her shoulder at the TV or the person who just walked in. Your full, undivided attention is on her. This is more than just listening. It's about deep listening. It's not just hearing the words she's saying. It's understanding the emotions behind the words. It's asking follow-up questions. Tell me more about that. How did that make you feel? What happened next? You are not interrupting. You are not offering unsolicited advice. You are not turning the conversation back to yourself with, oh yeah, that reminds me of a time when I... You are simply providing a space for her to be seen and heard. In our hyper-distracted world, giving someone your full, undivided presence is one of the most profound gifts you can offer. It makes her feel valued, respected, and fascinating. How do men waste this? By doing the exact opposite. By being distracted. By checking their phone at the dinner table. This is a non-starter, guys. It's a deal breaker. By interrupting her stories to tell their own better story. By offering solutions when she just wants to vent. They make the classic mistake of listening to reply, not listening to understand. At your age, you should have the wisdom to know the difference. Your presence is your power. When you're with her, be all there. It's a simple change that will make you stand out from 99% of other men of any age. We've covered the psychological heavy hitters, generativity, indifferent stability, decisive leadership, and genuine presence. These are the internal foundations. Now we have to talk about the external because it doesn't matter if you're a Zen master on the inside if the outside is a total disaster. This brings us to secret number 5, the Silver Fox Arsenal, or what I call intentional grooming. There's a massive, massive mistake men make as they get older. They let themselves go. They see it as a badge of honor, that they're comfortable. This is a lie they tell themselves. The truth is it's laziness and it signals one thing. I don't respect myself. And if you don't respect yourself, why in the world should she? This is not about trying to look 30. That's a fool's errand. You will never win that game. This is about looking like the best damn 60-year-old in the room. It's about being intentional. This means your clothes. Get rid of the stained t-shirts, the worn-out sneakers, and the baggy comfort jeans. Your clothes should fit. This is non-negotiable. A well-fitting, simple, dark pair of jeans, a crisp button-down shirt, or a quality polo and good shoes. It's not complicated. It's not about fashion. It's about style and respect. Your grooming. The gray hair, that's not a weakness, it's a crown. Own it. But get a good, sharp haircut. Don't let it get unruly. If you have a beard, trim it. Keep it clean. Get the nose and ear hair under control. These are the details. And women see all the details. Your scent. You shouldn't smell like a high school locker room, but you also shouldn't smell like nothing. Find a single, classic, mature cologne. A subtle, clean scent is a powerful, primal signal of cleanliness and attention to detail. Your fitness. You don't need a six-pack. You need to show that you care about your health. Go for a walk, lift some weights, do some push-ups. It's not just about how you look. It's about the energy you project. It signals vitality. Men waste this advantage by getting sloppy. They wear the free t-shirt they got from a charity run 10 years ago. They wear sandals with socks. They stop caring. This doesn't make you look relaxed. It makes you look like you've given up. And nobody is attracted to a man who has given up. Your appearance is the first thing she sees. It's your billboard. Make sure it's advertising a man of quality, not a man in decline. This leads directly into secret number 6, the art of storytelling without rambling. You have 60 plus years of life experience. You have stories. You've seen things, done things, failed at things, and succeeded at things. This is an enormous well of attractive material. You are not a 25-year-old whose biggest life event was a college frat party. You have substance. The ability to tell a good story, a story with a point, a bit of humor, and some vulnerability is one of the oldest forms of seduction. Here's the trap. Men mistake rambling for storytelling. They go on and on with no point, no punchline, lost in the weeds of their own memory. Or even worse, all their stories are complaints. They tell stories about their crazy ex-wife, their terrible boss from 1993, or how much better things used to be. This is not storytelling, it's a therapy session, and she is not your therapist. A good story is concise. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It reveals something interesting about you or your view of the world. It should make her laugh, think, or see you in a new light. How do you waste this? By becoming a rambling man or a bitter historian. You have a library of experiences. Don't just dump the whole disorganized library on her. Curate it, pick the best books. Practice telling a few of your best stories. Your life experience is a treasure chest. Stop treating it like a junk drawer. If you've made it this far, I know you're serious. And I've got 2 more for you. But first, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It tells the algorithm that this video is important. And drop a comment below. Which one of these secrets have you been wasting? Be honest. Let's start a conversation. Okay, secret number 7. The power of purpose-driven passion. This is related to generativity, but it's more specific. A lot of men, when they hit 60, lose their primary source of identity, their career. They retire and suddenly, they don't know who they are. They wake up with nothing to do. This creates a vacuum, and they often try to make a woman their new purpose. This is a fatal mistake. It's too much pressure, and it's deeply unattractive. The most irresistible man at any age, but especially over 60, is a man who has a passion independent of her. It could be anything. Building model ships, playing the guitar, volunteering at an animal shelter, learning a new language, starting a small consulting business. The what doesn't matter as much as the why. It shows you have a life, you have a motor, you have a reason to get up in the morning that is not her. This is attractive for 2 key reasons. First, it makes you a more interesting person. You have things to talk about. You have your own world that she can be curious about. Second, and more importantly, it means you won't be clingy. She knows you have your own life, so you won't be texting her 24/7 wondering where she is. It gives her space and makes the time you do spend together more valuable. Men waste this by making her their entire world. They drop all their hobbies, all their friends, and just wait by the phone. This is not romantic, it's suffocating. Have your own mission. Have your own purpose. Let her be a wonderful addition to your already great life, not the source of it. Finally, we come to the last and most important secret. It's what separates the men from the boys, regardless of age. It's the future-focused mindset. The single biggest turnoff for a woman dating an older man is the feeling that his best days are behind him. If all you talk about is the good old days, if all your stories are from 30 years ago, if you're cynical about the future, you are presenting yourself as a man whose story is over. She is not interested in being the epilogue to your book. She wants to be a new chapter. The most attractive man over 60 is not the one obsessed with his past, but the one who is genuinely excited about his future. He's making plans, he's learning new things, he's talking about the trip he wants to take, the book he wants to write, the skill he wants to learn. This energy, this optimism, is the ultimate signal of vitality. It tells her that you are still in the game, that you are still growing, and that you are looking for a co-adventurer, not a nurse. Men waste this, and it's the most tragic waste of all. They become archive keepers. They live in their memories. They are defined by what they did, not what they are doing. You must stop this. Your past got you here, but it's your future that will make her want to stay. You have 60 years of wisdom. That's not a burden, it's a foundation. Use that wisdom to build a future so compelling that she can't resist wanting to be a part of it. That is the ultimate secret. That is how you stop wasting it.